Welcome back. I'm Jason Yarusi of Yarusi Holdings. So we always have so many great things talking about multifamily, but it's always good when you look at what you've accomplished in the last year. One, it's great to reflect, and two, to get the lessons learned so you can make the next year just as impactful or even more impactful as the current year. So here's our 2022 recap of all the great things that we've been able to do and accomplish and all that we're looking forward to coming into 2023. So in February of 2022, I was in a great spot, went out to the Best Ever Conference, was able to speak at the Best Ever Conference. We were speakers we were also sponsors at the Best Ever Conference. Just great event, great time, seeing a bunch of friends, a bunch of people in our network that I haven't been able to see in quite some time. In March, so we went out and to the Real Estate Wealth Builder Conference, was another great conference. Honestly, it opened up to a lot of people that we haven't met before. You find in this community that we have a lot of close connections, so it was always good to get exposed to just new people that we haven't met before, just new relationships being formed. We also closed on a 72-unit development here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. That process is moving very well right now as we continue forward to get that one going into of course, the building process. Course of April and May, we hired on 3 new team members. They've been great additions to our team as we continue to grow here at Yarusi Holdings. In June, we had Multifamily Live, our huge conference that we put on each and every year. We'll have our next one coming up in 2023. Make sure you check out. If you want to come learn about multifamily, make sure you look out for tickets here that I know they're probably at their cheapest price right now to date if you want to go out there and check them out here. Multifamily Live, huge success. It was a massive turnout here in Nashville, Tennessee. Next year, the same thing will be here in Nashville, Tennessee. With that, our seven-figure multifamily mastermind has continued to grow. Seen a lot of great people go out there, come to the group, learn about buying multifamily, learn about all the steps forward for what they can do to take action to get from their thought into actual product. And we've had countless team members, countless mentees go out there and buy multifamily assets this year, which has been a huge win. Also in June, we closed on an 11-unit development. We just got permits on that development. It's also here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. That will be a for-sale product. We're putting that now going to the demo part for that house within the next month, and we should be up and building going into February, so that's very exciting. We also sold on a 32-unit property we had in here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. We had that one just over 12 months. It was a huge win for investors. We got so far ahead of our business plan, had a great opportunity to go out there and capitalize on the increased gains that we had made on that property. So a huge win for investors. Congratulations to all the investors that were part of that deal. So that was the first sale we've had this year. We also were out at MFNCon. I spoke at MFNCon, so did Peely, and Peely was also there to speak in InvestorCon, which just so happened to be at the same time there in Charlotte, North Carolina. So we were both there for those 2 great conferences. Again, great turnouts, great to be there. Tremendous time to be out there to meet and speak to so many great investors. In July, we purchased a 70-unit townhome product in Jonesboro, Georgia. That one's been really moving along, been ahead on our leasing rate, so it's been really good to get that one in the gate. We also closed on 2 other projects. The other one was a 64-unit here in Nashville, Tennessee, called Bransford. It's now called Bransford on Berry, but it was called Bransford Apartments before. Tremendous. That product has been great for us. It's funny enough, we I think have 0 delinquencies on that property, which is almost unforeseen. So we really have had and found a tremendous upside in that property. And we also bought a storage unit, storage facility here in Tullahoma, Tennessee. That one is a 63 storage units, a commercial property, and a rental house. And we've really been growing on that. We took it on at about 75% occupancy, up in the mid-80s right now as we continue to build up the marketing for that one. But that one's really coming around into what we want it to be. In August, our mastermind event, all of our mastermind members came and we met together to really talk about how we can continue to grow. So we get everybody together 3 times a year with our mastermind, The whole group comes out, we meet, we mastermind, we network, we help them take action and continue to grow and continue to evolve on their multifamily journey. We also closed on Manchester, Tennessee. That's a 236 unit townhome development here, just about 20 minutes from us. That one, we're looking very close to be getting permits right in January or February here. Once we have that, get that one out of the gate. Just got great loan terms back, so very excited on that one moving forward. In September, we had NFT Nashville. That did get postponed, but we had made a lot of great friends within that network, so that's been a really good thing. Looking forward to see how that comes around in 2023. And I was also really excited to be featured on the EO Fire podcast during September. In October, we closed on a great portfolio of 3 properties, all in the Carolinas. The first was a 60 and 64 unit that was in Greenville, North Carolina, and the second is a 5-building commercial property that is in Columbia, South Carolina. Those properties have been going great. The office buildings, we've already had some renewals on leases meeting the expectations, and we've been getting a lot of units renovated on the apartment community, just really moving along as we wanted to. And then in November, here we go, sold 2 more assets. First was a 65 unit. It was the last property we had in Louisville, Kentucky. So we brought 5 properties altogether throughout our time in Louisville, Kentucky. We've now sold all of them. So again, we're well ahead of investor expectations. It was great to really get that one and sell that one off. It was a long 2-time closing. That closing took a lot. There was a lot of moving parts, but we got it done. And then next we sold Chestnut Commons, which was a 48-unit complex in Eastern PA. Again, our last product there in Eastern Pennsylvania. So really tremendous year. We're able to buy some new great product going forward into the next few years, and we're able to sell off a lot of product that we've been able to get ahead of the business plan and really capitalize on the returns that we created for those properties. So what does December hold? Well, it's coming up. We have a lot moving here. We're a lot of exciting things. We should still have one closing happening, a lot to still happen these next couple days. Funny how it all comes down to these crunch times here, but for 2023, can't wait to get out of the gate, really get moving. Thank you so much each and every time to all of you for your support, for checking in with us, to making sure that we're on board and bringing you the best value that we can. I'm Jason Yarusi with Yarusi Holdings. Talk to you shortly.